We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Jays are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Kevin Stewart. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
First pitch, 7:05.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Batting second.
Into the box, Aiden Pierce. As he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box now, Simon Pearson. In there, a base hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between a manager and a pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Standing in now, Trevor Phillips. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
So now to the plate, Max Payne, as he rips it on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
In now, John Tanner. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
And as we take another look at that one on Showtrack, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So, man alive, the Bluebirds will be out. Just a disastrous start at home as he can't survive the first inning here. Robert Stock comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, TJ Sasaki.
To the plate now, TJ Sasaki, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box, Kevin Stewart. And this will be fouled away. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Coming to the plate now, Aiden Pierce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The third baseman, number 7, Simon Pearson.
At the plate now, Simon Pearson to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Bill Williamson.
Standing in now, Bill Williamson. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Blue Jays on top, 10-0. TJ Sasaki gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Gene Segura standing in. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. A ball that's carrying. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Striding in, Trevor Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 0-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Phillips has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The right fielder.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
At the plate, Kevin Nash. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what crazy about the game of baseball.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues. So now to the plate, John Tanner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, T.J. Sasaki, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Runner going a second time. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Tanner, base runner at first with one out. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin Stewart.
Into the box, Kevin Stewart. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
The 0-2 home. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Stepping in now, Aiden Pierce. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Simon Pearson.
Digging in to try it again, Simon Pearson. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Harper to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of the second. Toronto leads this one 15-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Bill Williamson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. At the plate now, Trevor Phillips. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Kevin Nash. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Max Hayne shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, John Tanner.
Coming to the plate now, John Tanner. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Williams is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, TJ Sasaki.
So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, TJ Sasaki. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Kevin Stewart. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Jays lead it 18-0. Up next will be Nick Williams. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Now here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
First offering on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and they remain well behind. Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Adam Morgan.
All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Aiden Pierce.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Simon Pearson. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Bill Williamson.
Stepping in now, Bill Williamson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So now to the plate, Trevor Phillips, stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Bro. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate now, Kevin Nash hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Payne.
At the plate, Max Payne. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. From the stretch, line to the right side, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, John Tanner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payne at second with 2 down. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 22-0. And that'll bring up Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Grounded back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Phillips arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Popped him up. Williamson in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies strand 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Hector Neris gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Stewart. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 19.
Standing in now, Aiden Pierce, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Stays alive, still 0-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Williams looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
To the plate now, Simon Pearson. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Bill Williamson. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
David Robertson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Robertson.
Into the box, Trevor Phillips. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Kevin Nash. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Max Payne.
Striding in once again, Max Payne. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, John Tanner. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his third hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
At the plate now, TJ Sasaki. Line drive to center field. Williams is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 27-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Realmuto, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Didi Gregorius becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Williams.
So striding forward now, Nick Williams. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Scott Kingery is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, and they remain well behind. Kevin Stewart will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 19.
Aiden Pierce will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
The third baseman, number 7, Simon Pearson.
So now to the plate, Simon Pearson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Bill Williamson, and it's belted high and deep into right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Trevor Phillips popped him up. Real Muto is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Jays lead it 28-0. Davey Grion is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 73, Davey Grion.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
At the plate, Gene Segura, a hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And as you can see, they are way behind. Victor Arano comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Into the box now, Kevin Nash, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Ready with the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now the pitch. taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Standing in now, Max Payne, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, John Tanner, as he rips it on the ground to second. Kingery's there, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, T.J. Sasaki.
Ready for another shot now, T.J. Sasaki. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping in now, Kevin Stewart. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Harper blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily. And they are now on the board, though still well behind. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint right there. That swinging bunt, almost a perfect swinging bunt, made it field by the third baseman.
Yeah, grown man hit that ball, Dan. Without question, grown man hit that ball. I can't begin to tell you, though, how tough it is for a third baseman to come in, barehand that off the grass, and be able to...
Oh, and he misses it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Settling in now, Victor Arano.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Kingery on third with 2 out. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Toronto leads this one 30-3. Aiden Pierce will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The third baseman, number
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So coming to the plate, Simon Pearson, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate now, Bill Williamson. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Trevor Phillips.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Phillips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive base hit. Pearson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
McCutchen leads off first with 1 away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Here's Didi Gregorius looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals down the first baseline, and this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2, and the second run will score as well.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, Nick Williams, and he fouls this one off. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Popped him up. Williamson has a play. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. The Jays are out in front, 30-5. New inning set to get underway. Making his way to the plate, Kevin Nash. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Matt Cain.
Next to bat for Toronto, Max Cain. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Yanked hard but foul to the right. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. And in steps Scott Kingery, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The pitcher, number 64, Victor Arano.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Arano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Phillies down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. This pitch is popped up. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And it's fouled away. Philly down to their last strike. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
30-5 the final in this one tonight. Toronto came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. TJ Sasaki takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Aaron Nola was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game.